Good morning, poetry fans. Today we're going to read a new poem, Appalachian Dawn, in Explorations. Appalachian Dawn actually also first appeared in the Fredericksburg Literary and Art Review before showing up in Explorations. So, Appalachian Dawn. Black mountains loom all around me. Trees fade into the mist in the dark purple sky of the growing dawn. I think that when God is not in heaven, he is here in the cool pre-dawn hours in the heart of the Appalachians. The growing light turns the trees a grayish green. Mountains loom in front and fade into the gray fog of low-lying clouds. The road is a light gray ribbon slicing through the scene. The music playing on my radio permeates the scene. The chameleons, I think. I come across a small mountain farm. A brick fireplace and chimney rise from the tall grass like a pillar, alone, a marker for a life and a world that once was. Who were they? When did they live? Did they have the same wants and desires and joys and fears? Did they feel love and pain, no religion and peace? I cross Monterey Mountains. I am engulfed by fog. Morning has definitely arrived, though the sky is overcast. I see a tall, solitary tree through the fog, hauntingly beautiful. No colors, only a gray-black silhouette in a silvery cloud. I travel on and stop beside a small, unnamed river near Cheat Mountain. It occurs to me that this river will slowly flow to the Kanawha River, which flows into the Ohio. The Ohio, of course, feeds into the Mississippi at Cairo, then south to New Orleans and the Gulf of Mexico. I look at water that will eventually flow past a bench in New Orleans, a bench where I once sat and spent a wonderful time with a beautiful woman I once loved. I wonder what couple will be sitting on that bench when the water I am watching flows by. I continue my journey through daybreak. I think I see God. Valley in the foreground, mountains in the back, fog in the mountains, blue sky above, clouds. The sun bursts through the clouds, sending shafts of light to the ground. I see it, the central white light, the orb of the sun, radiating its brilliance, its light, its life to the earth below. It is magical. I stop and frantically write, try to express my thoughts into words, my words into squiggles and marks on paper. Constantly I gaze at the scene. Is it real? Truly this is religion, and it cannot be found in any four walls. Finally, Gaudineer Knob, my destination. The scene is eerie, but mystically romantic, surrounded by trees and fog. The nearer trees are green, as trees should be in summer, but green melds into gray, into black, into white fog as the trees advance up the mountain. The forest floor is a random pattern, black dirt, gray boulders, brown pine needles, and green moss. Trees so thick I can scarcely look along any line of sight without a tree being in my view. Is this what the pioneers saw? Am I looking at the same view early settlers or first peoples saw? I am surrounded by a silvery veil of mist. I have found my religion, a religion that cannot be defined, that cannot be confined, a religion whose God is found in the Appalachian dawn, a religion whose God is heard in the soft hiss of snow falling on a quiet river on a snowy night, a religion that accepts us for who we are, good people trying to do good, even when we stumble and fall. One of the greatest sins, I think, is not taking the time, even if for but a moment, to enjoy the beauty of one's surroundings, whether those surroundings are the Appalachians at dawn, or the ocean shore at dusk, or a city skyline at night, or a beautiful woman. I try to think of these things often, so as to not be considered guilty of such a sin. Thank you for listening. That actually was the last poem in Explorations. I hope you enjoyed that. I have a few others that I'll read. I can continue on tomorrow. But I do appreciate you listening as we went through this poetic exploration of explorations. So Thank you again, and have a good day.